Welcome to the third day of the Rolex TP52 World Championship, the third regatta of the 52 Super Series 2023 season. And the good news today is we have a good forecast. The fleet are going afloat and we should get racing. And of course, after 3 days waiting, well, Quantum Racing, the world champions, are still waiting to gel their new afterguard, with Terry Hutchinson stepping in on board only this week. Meantime, the other teams are staying relatively cool, calm and collected, particularly Platoon, the double world champions, heading onto the water, having won the Royal Cup last month in Menorca, and of course Provezza, leaders of the 52 Super Series season so far, the comfortable lead. Race number one started in a moderate southerly breeze, 8 to 10 knots. The fleet was very much bunched towards the committee boat end of the line. Gladiator were first to tack off and made their way up the right side of the beat. Platoon second round the top mark, with Allegri in third, Value in fourth. Down the first run was a little dummy jibe perhaps from Gladiator. Platoon responded, went to the left, and they got through the leeward gate in front, and that was the order through the finish line. Platoon extended ahead of Gladiator, Allegri get third, and Value finish in fourth. Race 2 breeze is very much similar, about 9 knots from the south off the start line. Well, it's very close at the committee boat end of the line between Quantum Racing and Gladiator, but the action really is in the middle of the course. Sled make a nice start, lead up the first beat with Phoenix very close behind. Round the top mark is Sled leading from Phoenix, with Provezza in third. Sled actually extend over the course of the race. Phoenix have a little problem at the leeward mark, dropping their kite into the water. Let Provezza through, but they come back through on the second upwind, but through the finish line it's a win for Sled. Phoenix in second, their best result for a long time this season, and through the line in third is Provezza. Just a little bit more breeze for the start of race 3. It's a very even start, and all the way up the first beat, boats are really bow to bow for several minutes. Towards the top end of the beat, the left comes good. In come Gladiator and Allegri in particular round the top mark in first. Gladiator first, Allegri second, Value third, Provezza round in fourth, and down the run will actually Provezza stay out to the left side looking downwind and come through the leeward gate with the lead, and that is really how it plays out. Provezza coming through with the win for race 3, Gladiator through in second, Allegri through in third. Penalties for Platoon drop them down to 9th place, and they lie in 4th place overall.
It's been tough out there, especially of the heat and the competition obviously, but we managed to put a solid day, as you said, and we are pretty happy with how everything's going. The boat is going really fine, both upwind and downwind. The team is doing their job, so we are happy.
It's just hard because, you know, there you're doing the right thing, and even though we didn't start well, the guys had the boat go really well. Harry and Warwick and Daggy and Freddie did an awesome job with our boat speed and our performance, and you know, I just have to do my job better. It's really no more complicated than that.
The standings after 3 races then: Provezza leading on 9 points, second are Gladiator on 11 points, and third Allegri on 12 points. So that's it, a long, hard day on the water here in Barcelona. 3 good races sailed, 3 different race winners. Provezza leading the regatta and extending the lead at the top of these circuit standings. Welcome to day 4 of the Rolex TP52 World Championship Barcelona 2023. It's the penultimate day of racing. We're expecting 3 races, breezes up to 15 knots. We hope Provezza have a little bit of a lead, but a good day of racing in prospect. Well, race 4, light breeze. We're starting earlier than the first day of racing. The breeze is about 8 knots. Very flat water. A good start from Provezza, Sled and Platoon all starting well. At the top mark, well, it's Provezza and Sled overlap. Provezza just getting ahead and leading down the first run. They extend out, but through the leeward gate then Sled and Platoon are close. Top mark, second time up, Provezza with a big lead. Platoon in second, just ahead of Sled, and that's the order through the finish line. A second win in a row for Provezza, who move well clear at the top of the table for the regatta. Platoon in second and Sled through in third. Race number 5 breezes very much as the previous race. Off the start line will Phoenix come from the pin end of the line, go up the left side of the beat and come across to lead the fleet round the top mark. Platoon from the right coming round in second. That's very much the order through the race until the final run when Allegri come down to get third place. So Phoenix come through the finish line to get their second win of the season, their first of this regatta, and a big win for them. Nice and comfortable, big distance ahead. Platoon in second, their second place of the day, and Allegri still third on the final run. A little bit more wind pressure for the third race of the day, race 6 of the series, probably 12 knots at times during the race. Off the start line we're quite an even start in the sense that Quantum get away nicely on the left off the pin end of the line, Gladiator on the right. Gladiator have the early advantage, very close with Platoon on the upwind. Round the top mark is Gladiator leading Platoon with Quantum Racing in third. Down the run Platoon chasing Gladiator, but Gladiator get away more on the second beat. Through the finish line it's Gladiator winning, Quantum Racing gets second and Platoon in third.
We managed to hang in there and come away with 3 pretty good races for today, and we're still just in the lead. Who would have thought if we were 3 points clear going into the last day at the Worlds, you know, we'd be feeling pretty good. So we all agreed that we were feeling good, and we'll see how we go tomorrow.
After we were shooting ourselves yesterday, it's a better day. Boat of the day is good, and hopefully we can do the same in Menorca, last regatta, catching them on the last regatta or race. There's no special strategy. Trying to win every single race, that's the only thing what you can do.
So after 6 races, Provezza leading on 19 points, second Platoon on 22, third Gladiator 26, 27 points for Allegri and 29 for Phoenix in 5th. What an exciting final day in prospect. Provezza leading just by 3 points. Never won the World Championship before. Double World Champions. Platoon in second, breathing down their neck. What a great finale it's going to be. Join us then.